video, I'll be showing you guys how to do your makeup when you have a feeding tube or an NG tube. And I noticed I got my feeding tube on Friday, and yesterday, which was Monday, is my first time putting on makeup since I got the NG tube, and it was kind of difficult. Like, doing my face makeup, it was kind of hard because of the tape and just making it look even. So that's kind of what this video is going to be about, is just how to do your face makeup, but also I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to kind of distract from your feeding tube and focus more on like your eyes and just other parts of your face other than the tube taped to your cheek. So yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial, and let's get started. To start off, I'm just going to apply my moisturizer. This is Olay Complete Daily Moisturizer, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face just as a base for my foundation. And you can take the tube from behind your ear and go right in the spot if you don't have tape right there. So for foundation, I'm using L'Oreal True Match, and this is in Alabaster. And I'm just going to shake it and then put a little bit on the back of my hand. And taking a flat foundation brush, I'm just going to get a little on my brush and start on the non-affected part of my face first, and then go to this side when I'm done. So now moving on to the tube side of my face. You just want to go around the tape. You don't want to get it on the tape, you don't want to get it under the tape. If you get it under the tape, it's going to loosen the tape and you have a better chance of your tube moving, which is not good. So just take your brush and go as close to the tape as you can without touching it. And then to get right here, see my tape ends right here, so I can move my tube and go in between there, but if your tape goes all the way back, then it doesn't really matter. So now I'm going to move on to concealer. What I'm using right now is Rimmel's Match Perfection, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out on my finger and do, again, the unaffected side first, and then do the tube side. For the tube side, I'm just going to take a little concealer on my finger, and I'm just going to carefully, actually I'm going to use a brush. So this is just a concealer brush, and I'm just going to very carefully put the concealer as close as I can to the tape. The tape ends right here, and so I'm going to put concealer right here and just blend it in as best you can. And then you can use your finger to blend it out. To set it all, I'm going to use powder. So I'm using the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder, and taking my fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply this first on the unaffected side of my face, and then we'll work on the tube side of my face. Okay, so for the tube side of my face, I'm just going to first work on the bottom where there's a larger area to cover, and then forehead. And now to get in this little space, I'm just going to use my finger in the powder and just run it along the concealer. For blush, I'll be using L'Oreal's True Match in Spiced Plum, and it's just this really pretty matte plummy purple color. And I'm just going to take an angled brush and I'm going to put that just on the unaffected side of my face because I don't really need to put it, and I can't put it on this side, and you can't really tell like that there's no blush on this side. So for bronzer, I'm using the NYC bronzer in Sunny, and I'm going to first do the unaffected side. So I'm going to take another angled brush and just contour. For bronzer on the other side, it's kind of, this brush is kind of thick to put right here because it gets on the tape. So what I'm going to do is use this little like pointed foundation brush, and I'm just going to dip that in my bronzer, and to blend it out, I'm just taking a stippling brush and just blending it all together. For brows, I'll be using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and this is in dark brown, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. And now taking a spoolie brush, I am just going to blend out the color. So now it's time to move on to the eyeshadow. So for the base, I'm using Benefit Stay Don't Stray, and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelids. And then use my ring finger to blend it in. For eyeshadow, I'm going to stick to mattes, but you can do shimmers, you can do glitter, you can do whatever you want to do and whatever you like, but I'm just going to do mattes. And so I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. And taking an eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take the third color in the palette, which is called Walk of Shame, and it's just like a light nude color. I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. For the crease, I will be applying a mix of Naked 2 and Faint. So Naked 2 is like a light taupe color, and then Faint is a darker brown color. A darker taupey brown. So I'm just going to mix those two together and apply those in my crease with a crease brush. For the brow highlight, I'm going to be taking Foxy, which is just kind of a yellowy beige, and I'm just going to apply that under my brow. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend the colors together. I'll be taking a little pencil brush in the mix of Naked 2 and Faint, and I'm just going to apply this under my lash line. For the inner corner, I'll be taking Venus, which is a light shimmery champagne color, and I'm just going to apply that in the inner corners just to brighten up my eyes. my opinion, a winged eyeliner is more distracting and people will be more likely to be looking at your eyes rather than looking at your tube. So if it were me, I would do... So for me, I'm going to wing out my eyeliner, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So I'm just going to wing out my eyeliner and I will be right back. For the lower lash line, I'll be using the NYX retractable eyeliner in black. And I'm just going to put this on my waterline. For mascara, I'm first going to curl my lashes. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to use a different mascara with a smaller brush, and it is L'Oreal's Telescopic Carbon Black, and it has a really tiny brush, so it's better for your lower lashes. And it's kind of hard to curl your lashes when you have a tube in your face, so just be careful and just do it the best you can. So now the eye makeup is finished. So now it's time to do the lips. And for the lips, you can go in any direction you want. You could do a bright red, you could do purple, you could do pink, you could do nude, you could do whatever you wanted to do. But for this look, I am going to just do a light pink. And I'll be using the Maybelline Color Elixir in Petal Flush. And it just looks like that. And it's really pretty and it's light, and I think it just goes perfect with this look. So that is my finished feeding tube makeup. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys are doing well with your feeding tubes, and let me know if you like this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! So also, I almost forgot to tell you guys, but I recently got these things that they're just so amazing, and I thought you guys should know about them. They are called Feeding Friends, and they are just these little like face tapes to hold your feeding tube in place. And I got these as a gift yesterday, and I love them. So it comes in like this giant roll of like different animal faces. Like a few examples are, there's like a little duck, and there's like a blowfish, and like a little puppy. So if you wanted to add a little flair to your feeding tube, you could purchase these off of kidshopechest.com, and I think you should get them because they're awesome. So I think I'm gonna should I put a duck on? I don't know. Or the blowfish, she's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do the dog. I'm gonna go for it. So I'm just going to, and these are good for sensitive skin because I have sensitive skin, and it holds the tube really well too, so I totally recommend these. I have it Tagaderm on my face right now, just clear like tape, and so I'm just going to put it over top, but you can just put these on bare skin too, and it works just as well. So I'm just going to put him on. And now I have a puppy on my face. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. I love these so much. Like, they are my life. So, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!